Pictures and videos have been pouring in on social media from the scene of yesterday's shooting in Highland Park. Not only that, but social media has also allowed police and the public to learn more about the suspect behind the gunfire.
And we're now joined by retired detective Rich Wistocki, who is the president of Be Sure Consulting, to talk about the role that social media plays in shootings like this. And Rich, we know the gunman produced some alarming content online. Talk about the role that these social media platforms play in reporting this type of content to the police. Are they obligated to report it at all?
No, they're not. They're not obligated at all to report it. The United States Secret Service did a fantastic threat assessment survey in 2021. And what they showed was that 75% of the school shooters over the last 20 years posted what they wanted to do before they did it. So it's really important for us to take that data, and there's a protocol that we have known about under the Electronics Communications Privacy Act in crime investigations. So what I've done is that I am going throughout the National Association of School Resource Officers, and I'm showing school officials when a kid reports, see something, say something, what does the school should do with that information? Or what's law enforcement supposed to do with that information? We have now established a protocol that we've been doing for the past 3 or 4 years, that we take the information, there's something called exigent circumstance. If death or great bodily harm is about to happen or is going to happen now, we can get the information on the person posting it and execute search warrants to look for weapons, to look for intent in their social media, in order to get that person the help they need, the mental help they need before a school shooting happens or a shooting like this in Highland Park.
Rich, let's talk about this. You know, this suspect had some really alarming videos posted on social media. They were viewed by a lot of people prior to this situation in Highland Park coming to light. What happens? We're assuming, we don't know, but what happens if somebody out there that did watch some of these alarming videos reported it? What happens with that video on the platform?
Well, I can tell you what should happen, right? So what should happen is there's something called a preservation letter. And we have the ability in law enforcement to take the account down, don't take the account down, or lock the account. We can do that with something called a preservation letter. Now, if there is a certain threat that is going to be or about to be committed, we can go in and do an exigent circumstance letter to obtain the information on where this person is, who they are, and that opens the door, if there's enough probable cause for a search warrant, to get the information. But when I teach across the country, I compare everything to Parkland, because in Parkland, Florida, they missed so many opportunities to get this under control, and they didn't. Same thing here. As you said, Tia, so many people saw it. What are they doing about it? So we need to be training our students to see something, say something. And what information do we need? We need screen captures of everything. We need the user ID or the URL posted, and we need to know a statement as to how this made you feel. Did it make you feel uncomfortable? Did it make you feel like you were threatened? The police need to know all that information, and then once the police have that information, we can react to it and get this person under control before an event like this happens.
Very good information. Rich Wistocki with Be Sure Consulting. Thank you so much for joining us and lending your expertise.
Anytime. Thank you very much.